Introducing first, fighting out of the short line Buick and GMC red corner, please welcome Chris Lockhart.
All right, Muay Thai action. We've seen Chris Lockhart several times, JR.
Our pleasure to watch the gentleman perform again.
Or some familiar faces in his corner. The two-time King of Sparta champion, LT Nelson.
Mr. Lockhart, the elder at 35 years old, the taller by an inch at 6'3". They both made the 205-pound weight cutoff. 8-1 for Lockhart in his Muay Thai record. Versus Wyitte McAdams, comes to us the younger at 21 years old, the shorter but only by an inch. And a definite experience disadvantage in Muay Thai for Mr. McAdams as his record is 1-0.
JR, and when you look at that, is there any other art where the discrepancy with that many fights, I mean, Muay Thai being different, do you take any different art where it has a bigger advantage with more fights?
Probably wrestling. I mean, you'll see wrestling, once you start getting up in numbers, you'll see guys that have 50 fights or 50 matches going against guys that have 150 matches.
Right.
So, I'd say that.
Well, Lockhart's put together, isn't he? Always comes in looking great.
Just keeps himself in such tremendous shape, yeah.
And I always wonder with him, at 8-1 at 35 years old, you know, as professional in his...
And his opponent,
in his sights.
Fighting out of the Century Chevrolet blue corner, please welcome Wyitte McAdams.
McAdams. McDonald's on the way home. Maybe at that Longmont exit. Little David Bowie here?
Either that or Vanilla Ice.
That's right. They both start the same way, man. That's funny.
You know, this can go two different directions. Hard right or hard left.
It went the Bowie way.
Little Bowie it is.
Yeah. But it starts the same, doesn't it?
Yeah. Interesting choice of music.
Yeah.
See if he feels he's under pressure here. Could be psychologically telling.
Do-do-do.
Enough out of you.
Yeah, I'm not a good singer. Great card.
You were referencing the record of Lockhart at 8-1. I'm in agreement at, you know, another 2 or 3 fights maybe. It's time to start looking at taking it into being a professional career.
I mean, if you're going to do it, and listen, in the fight game you see now, especially in him, a lot of your champions are mid-30s, you know.
Yep.
That's just, you get that experience in the octagon or the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this light heavyweight Muay Thai bout is brought to you by Gold's Gym Cheyenne. Let's meet our fighters.
Not many of those left.
Fighting out of the short line Buick and GMC red corner from Englewood, Colorado, representing pound for pound Muay Thai, Chris Lockhart. And his opponent, fighting out of the Century Chevrolet blue corner from Tulsa, Oklahoma, representing Forza Combat Sports, Wyitte McAdams.
gentlemen, you've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Fighter, any questions? Fighter, any questions? Touch them up. Back to your corners, please.
McAdams in the blue, Lockhart in the red.
Couple very thickly built fellas.
Referee Oscar Martinez wearing all black this evening, and away we go. Punchy kicky time.
All right, here we go. Touch him up and let's roll. From Lockhart, you'll see a lot of traditional Muay Thai. There's that front kick. Right above us.
McAdams backed into the cage early on.
Tell you what, these guys getting down to 205, they sure look a lot bigger
Yeah,
tonight,
do.
don't they?
Boy, that's for sure.
Couple knees, Lockhart throwing one.
Good knees by both.
Yeah. McAdams forcing Lockhart up against that cage.
As this is Muay Thai, got to watch for those elbows coming off the cage. Watch for the elbows upon separation. That's a whole new big dynamic to the game.
Oh, yeah, and with these guys, you get caught with one of those elbows, it might be lights out.
Elbow pads or not, yes, sir.
Nice shot to the solar plexus by McAdams. Lockhart's one that seems to build and get better as the fight goes on.
McAdams steps in with the, steps in with the elbow. And again, the knees from McAdams.
Yeah,
Does
going
a
up
nice
that left
job
knee.
with those knees in the clinch.
Yeah, he got up there high, too. Goes forward again, and Lockhart.
Answers in kind.
Yeah. Nice leg kick by Lockhart as he continues to go forward. And wow, goes the punch combination, then it goes down low, switching levels.
10-second clacker. We're going to get treated to round 2 of Muay Thai action. Coming across the top with the elbow.
Yeah, saw that. Tried it again, too, and just missed.
Good action in round 1.
Absolutely. And McAdams, with not having a whole lot of experience, I thought acquitted himself quite well in that opening round.
And Lockhart, looking seemingly to be the stronger, spent a fair amount of time being controlled by McAdams.
Yeah.
Excuse me. That speaks well to the technique of McAdams. Checking out things on the replay here. And Lockhart looking to set it up. He did a nice job working upstairs, downstairs, and then going the leg kick. Classic Ernesto Hus combination there. One of the greatest to ever do it. And Lockhart utilizing his series of techniques. No reason not to.
Yeah, I was surprised that McAdams showed the strength that he did, but he's put together as well.
Yes, indeed.
All right, here we go.
And immediately you can see Lockhart just has more urgency about him.
Yeah, and we talked about it, and I said in the opening round, he seems to build as the fight goes on, and I think he knows he's in one there. There you see the strength.
And that's classic Muay Thai, is to build as the fights go, both in intensity, strength, and pace.
Lockhart getting that knee up in the middle of the ring and then breaking on that break with that elbow.
Nice crossing elbow, yes indeed. Oh, and
nice
a brutal
kick.
leg kick.
Oh, yeah.
McAdams trying to show that kick didn't hurt, but my goodness, it did.
Yeah, Lockhart's finding a home for that. He's hit it a couple times and then going.
Spiking elbow.
Yeah. Lockhart's starting to show his intensity right now and not backing off. He wants to be right in his face.
He's going to go to the leg kick again. Here's Lockhart.
Oh, a knee, too, by Lockhart. There's the second one. He's got McAdams' attention now. That's a third kick to the lower leg right there. There's that elbow. Lockhart still to find a home right there, and then a left jab.
Yeah, McAdams starting to turn away from the punches a little bit as he gets hit. It's making him sort of well, basically turn away from me,
Yeah. He's had a couple elbows, 3 or 4 that have struck in this round alone.
Lockhart just doing a really nice job utilizing all of his weapons, fighting in all different ranges. Doesn't matter where he is, he's got a technique to utilize.
Yeah, and that's that experience factor, JR, when you look
Agreed.
at 9 fights, this being his 10th, and that leg's starting to bother him big time.
McAdams visibly turned away from that. Just a few seconds left here, and what a great way to end the round, shoving your opponent to the mat.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot left on that leg, and you can see it.
Oh, might as well get one in right at the end of the round. That was actually after the bell.
Oh, there you see it. There's not much left there. He's going to have a hard time making this next round.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of work they do on that leg. See how much if it kind of starts to seize up on him in between rounds here.
And as we saw that, what an experienced official does when he sees a fighter that's in so much trouble, they pay good attention to it because they may not stop it now, but it may be in their mind how much punishment they're going to let him take.
I had a kickboxing fight once, and as I was going back to my corner after the bell sounded, I saw the doctor walking along looking at me, and I thought, this isn't going my way if the doc's taking a look at me.
Yeah, those leg kicks really started to show the damage, JR. We both saw kind of the buckling and not wanting to put pressure on it.
I'd say 3 or fewer more of those. If they're targeted solid, Lockhart can win this fight by a TKO on leg kicks.
I think so too. And if he's smart, that's exactly what he's going to go to.
Problem is, McAdams also knows probably exactly that's what he's going to go toward. And McAdams doing a good job pressing forward early.
Yep.
Trying to come out strong.
There's the elbow off the clinch. And a good shot to the left shot by McAdams. And he's not allowing that distance, JR, of those leg kicks to happen.
And that's very, very wise. I don't know if that's his thoughts or his coach's strategy, but very well planned.
Tripping. See if Lockhart goes downstairs. There it is.
One, yep. Just brutal leg kicks by Lockhart this evening.
And a big elbow as well. Okay, McAdams has got some heart to him.
Yeah, McAdams looking to land some elbows of his own. Oh, and those knees hurt McAdams.
Oh, yeah, that cost him his breath, and he dropped his hands after those 2 knees.
I saw that, yeah, and actually glanced at the referee for a second. Oh, Lockhart just going to work with brutality.
Yeah,
and hard elbows. McAdams staggered back to the cage there. McAdams gathers himself, though.
That leg kick again hit him. That leg's killing him right there. You can see the welt on the thigh.
Yes. Oh, and those knees just taking so much away from McAdams. It's like a video game with a lifeline. You take one of those knees and your lifeline just drains.
And then he's just been going back and forth with the elbows and the knees combination. Hits him with another one as well. And then goes downstairs, one more leg kick, 20 seconds left. McAdams looks like he's going to survive.
Oh, Lockhart with a flurry of brutal knee strikes.
That's it. That's
chopping
over.
Elbows.
That's it.
It's going to be a technical knockout by way of elbow strikes for Mr. Lockhart. Congratulations. What a beautiful display of Muay Thai. We talked about him utilizing all of his weapons. No matter the range, he had something to throw. And it was just a great display of Muay Thai skill.
I thought that McAdams showed a lot of heart, but when you see these shots that were applied, you can't fake yourself through there. And when you know, when your opponent knows that you're hurt, it's blood in the water, man.
You see him here, he has McAdams up against the cage.
Folded him in half.
Goes to work with that series of knee strikes. Gets him folded like you said, bent down, and then pow with the elbow. And elbow from the top, and that was it. Referee Martinez had seen enough right there. Wow, what a great fight.
I thought McAdams did a great job surviving as long as he did. I didn't know that he was going to have a lot coming out of that second round.
Yeah, there was a couple times where he really dug deep and pulled himself back into this fight when nobody would have taken anything away from him had he stepped out of it.
Yeah, I think that's fair to say that he dug deep. He had to.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Oscar Martinez calls a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 48 seconds of the third and final round. Declaring your winner by TKO, Chris Lockhart.
Congratulations, Mr. Lockhart. You're going to go home with the victory. That brings us up to our co-main event of the evening.